back. I'm going to do another video of changing this rear axle on this the blue Bullet that we have. It's the Murray Explorer, and this one was thrown off the chain when we were racing at the track, and so we're trying to line up the sprocket, which the sprocket is off here, does not line up, but they welded it on, and so you can't even adjust the sprocket back and left to right. And if you can't adjust the sprocket left to right, you know, it's just not lining up. So I got a new sprocket and a new axle, live axle from Go Power Sports. And we're going to cut this thing out because that's the only way we're going to get it out. We have to cut it out, and then we're going to install the new one. I've also noticed, and I don't know if this is a stock thing that they're doing, but if you look right here, it's kind of hard to see, but there's like a pipe, and there's a lot of play right here on both ends, so you're getting maybe about 2 centimeters or so of play, and there's threads here. It's just like an electrical conduit pipe that they put on there to space the live axle, but that doesn't change it from moving. So when you're doing donuts or whatever, this thing's the live axle is gonna move left and right, and then the sprocket's not even lined up, and so that's why it's thrown off the chain. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna change out the live axle, and then we have a place just down the street from us that we're going to go check out and see if we can actually do some good, some riding. Go see if we can find a place and get some more video of riding than working today. So, all right, we're going to get started. So that's what they had. I don't know if that's what I'm pretty sure the go-kart manufacturer did not use this to keep it from moving back and forth. That's just really a cheap and kind of dangerous way of doing it. Okay, so right here we still got this part welded, so I'm going to actually cut probably right about here. And that way I can move it over, drop it out. I'm going to cut in the middle, and then I'm going to cut on the other end because this brake is actually not even coming off. It's so messed up here. So I got to cut on the outside there too. So I'm going to cut it in 3 different spots. We're going to drop this thing out of here, and that's kind of it for this. It kind of sucks that they damaged this live axle, because live axle should be treated like that. only thing I need out of the whole axle is the brake pad. So, cool. Got that all taken out. And I think this is going to be the same side, but you can even see that the sprocket's kind of worn down too. It's scraped up pretty bad. Okay, so this is a 60-tooth sprocket for the 420 chain, and looks like it's going to be, actually maybe it's slightly bigger.
I think it's the smallest bit bigger.
They're the same, it's just this one's ground down more.
Yeah.
So, alright, 62 sprocket, we're going to be changing that out. We got a new chain, and then we have our live axle here. Instead of using the piping to keep it from shifting, you get these axle locks. And you can get them at Go Power Sports. All these I got at Go Power Sports. But these will keep it, you can put it on either side of your bearing. But this will keep it from shifting at all. You won't get no shifting out of it. It'll be a nice, strong, tight axle. It's kind of sounded funny. Nice, strong, tight axle. All right. So we're going to start installing that. And you usually want to come in one side and then install as you're coming through with the axle. So make sure you know where you're going to be putting your the locks, and then the sprocket, and of course the brake. Okay, so these are the stock bearings. They're still good. They're just a little dirty. But when I'm trying to put the axle in, it does not want to go any further than that. So you take your Dremel and as you're grinding it, you let the bearing spin, and you're just trying to clean it up. And also, if it's slightly different size, you're trying to take away a little bit of that metal. Now it'll fit. Okay, so it's easier to actually assemble the live axle while it's not putting it in through the go-kart and trying to assemble it. Main reason is the keyway stops here, and then the other side keyway stops on the other side. They're opposite. So you can't really slide the brake or the sprocket all the way across. So I usually put one of these locks on either side of the sprocket to keep it from moving. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the brakes side. This brake has a keyway already on it, so it locks into place just like that. And then we can take the bearings, just put the bearings on either side. Okay, so most of these bearings come with threaded ends here. I'm actually not going to use those because it's old and they lost their bolts. That's where these keys come in really handy. Not the keys, the bearing locks.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does that look, I mean, from my angle, that looks good. What does the camera say?
To me it looks nice. To the camera, it looks nice too.
Does it look straight?
From my angle, yes.
Okay.
Although it would be better if we put on the chain and did it to get a better view of it.
Good idea. That's awesome. Okay, so. Have to lock it down. But...
Let's see how it looks.
We're gonna have to cut or take a couple of these out. A couple of leakages. Probably right about there. So let's take the linkage out.
It looks like it's fine.
It looks straight? Here, let's just
Yeah, it looks straight. To me, at least. I don't know if anyone else will think otherwise.
Let's see here. Alright, so we got a new 420 chain on here. I think that was a big issue. The chain was locking up and not really as free as the new one. So let's throw a new 420 chain on here. Oops. Dropping things. There we go. It's even harder with greasy fingers.
I mean, it is slippery.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So now we got it tight. I got to tighten up the motor. Chain's good and tight now, so let's see how it lines up. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight.
Yeah, that is very straight. In my opinion, that is.
Okay. Cool.
Viewers may or may not say otherwise. We shall see.
I don't know. Okay, so we got everything in. Make sure that you put the axle locks back here as well to keep the wheels where they need to be. But yeah, this thing is not moving. Look at that. There's no play at all in it. Hopefully that solves our problem with the chain flying off.
We shall see in the future, though.
All right, let's go do some donuts.
Yep.
Let's do a test ride. Just up and down the street, make sure the brakes are working and everything's working just fine. And then we'll go find that spot, start doing some donuts, and maybe I think there's a track there. We'll have to go see. And then we'll see what we can do. See how well it fixes it. It's so hot out here. It's hot. Isn't it hot? It's hot.
Indeed it is.
It's so hot. All right, let's just do this. We're just going to test it and see how everything's lined up. And then when it cools down, we're going to go try to find that spot that we were talking about. Let's at least start it up and at least make sure it's good. And I think it's solid. It's not moving anywhere. So, all right. hot out here. It still is. But it's not as bad. So the sun's starting to go down. So we're going to go see if we can find this spot. We're going to take the Incredible Hulk and the Blue Bullet. And we're going to see what, we're going to go have some fun. See if we can find this spot. I was looking on the maps. And see what they have. So let's get going. I'll lead. You follow me.
Okay. Follow me.
Okay, I don't know about going to this route. Holy cow. So we go back here to this area I saw on the map, and this is literally a dirt bike track in the middle of a field. This isn't, well, I guess it could be private property. I don't know, I don't care.
For now, at least, we don't care.
So I almost wonder if we should drop in here. Well, I don't want to go up this hill. Holy cow.
Oh yeah, we are not going up this hill. I mean, maybe on my ATV, maybe, but we are not going up this hill.
Yeah, the ATV will do fine.
Oh yeah.
So we drop in, we go around this way, and then it goes all the way around. Oh, is that the farmer? Oh, I could be getting in trouble. And it goes around this way.
Unless that's the rider.
Could be the rider. And it goes up and over. This is crazy. Holy crap. So, dude, this is sweet.
Yeah.
So we just found this whole track back here. Watch this guy. That's awesome. Well, we're going to try running this with the go-karts and see what the hell it does. And make sure that chain's going to stay on. This is going to be a good test.
Okay,
let's do it.
One thing's for certain. If we are going to go ahead and test the chain, this one...
All right. Look at that. Let's try the Blue Bullet first. You nervous? A little bit?
Considering that there is a dip and a large inner part. And...
All right, get your helmet on, dude. Or do you want me to run it first with the 212? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Actually, let's try some donuts. Let's try some donuts. And let's see how the chain acts before we start tracking it again, okay?
Yeah, but if we're going to go ahead and do that, I have a life ahead of me. I'm good.
All right, we'll see. Let's do some donuts.
Yep.
I hope that chain holds up. Woo! He's trying to kill himself now. What do you think?
I love it.
Dude, this is
Considering
awesome.
Considering the air that I got just over there, I'm surprised I am not like passed out from being so scared right now.
Okay.
How boggy I went from right to left to
Yeah.
right.
I actually, with the 212, with the, this doesn't look that steep in the video, but I mean, if you get to here and you look down there,
Here, let me get down there.
it's a pretty good hill.
Here, let me get down there for comparison.
All right. It's a pretty good hill, man.
And I mean, this hill is pretty steep, but it's not that like up. It's
No.
a little bit more slanted than that one.
This is cool. We're going to come back. We're going to be in the ATVs and stuff. We're going to come back. We're going to ride this thing. I guess it's this farmer over here. This farmer over there, I guess it's his land. A couple of other people came by on dirt bikes, rode around. I guess he doesn't mind. He says it's totally fine. So we got a place to ride. This is awesome.
Little
All right.
practice park.
And your donuts and your fishtailing, this thing, the chain held up just fine. That's great. So
But I think the roll
Oh.
cage,
yeah, so
not so much.
you rode it so much you're losing bolts. We found a couple, but I'm gonna have to get better bolts for this thing. But heck yeah. All right, it's getting dark. Thanks for watching this video. This was super fun. Maybe I should do some donuts on that real quick before the end of the video. It's got bigger tires, dude.
On this?
Yes, I haven't shown how this thing could do anything.
All right.
All right, let's do it.